Hey YouTube, this is Taboo Trinity, and I got a question for y'all, and I really want y'all to give me some feedback on this because I get a little confused. I want to know, studs as well as femmes, in your opinion, do you think it's possible to consider yourself gay if you're only attracted to studs? Because a lot of people say, well, if you're attracted to studs, why don't you just be with men? Because you're dealing with a woman who acts like a man, who dresses like a man, who treats you as a man would treat you. Why not just be with a man? So basically they say that you're lying to yourself. This is your way of kind of having your cake and eating it too, because you can look at her and pretend that you're with a man. But maybe you're afraid to be with men, or you've been scorned by men, or whatever the case is. So this is kind of like you walking the line, getting the best of both worlds, because you can have that without having that. And I've also heard that's why some people prefer to date FTMs, because they address themselves as men. A lot of them don't want to be touched. A lot of them have had the top surgery, so you know they can look at them and really convince themselves that they're dealing with a man, but they're not dealing with a man. I know that might offend some people, and I ain't trying to offend my FTMs or whatever, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I know that from what you're going through, you are a man, or you feel like you were just born into the wrong body or whatnot. But, and I mean, that's all well and good. No disrespect to y'all. I don't know a whole lot about that side of the game. So if I'm speaking out of term, or if I'm sounding a little ignorant right now, just please forgive me. But back to the point. If you consider yourself a gay woman, why would you want to be with a woman who acts and carries himself like a man? Why be with a stud when you should want to be with another femme or a woman who acts like a woman? So that way you aren't trying to blindside yourself or convince yourself that you're actually with a man when you're not. Are you afraid of what society may say? Are you struggling with your own sexuality? Because you can get you an aggressive female if you rather not be the aggressive one in the relationship. You can get you an aggressive femme or whatnot, and you could be the lipstick femme or whatever they want to call it, the softer femme. So because I have so many straight women come on to me, is that kind of like their way of walking that line where they can kind of have the best of both worlds? They're curious about being with women, but if they're with me, they can almost convince themselves that they're with a man. Because I'll strap up on them, I'll open the door for them, I'll provide for them or protect them or whatnot. I just want somebody to help me understand, because are we becoming extinct? Are we becoming played out? Because I'm seeing more and more that feminine women are getting with feminine women, and the studs are left out of it because they're saying, if I want a man, I'll go be with a man. I don't want a female who thinks that she's a man. So, which I don't think that I am. But I can understand why the outside world would view me that way, which is just a stereotype and whatnot, and I'm used to those. But just let me know what y'all think. Just let me know what y'all think. I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say. Just let me know what y'all think about that. If you're a feminine female, do you prefer to be with other feminine females? And if so, why? If you're a feminine female and you prefer to be with studs, why? What is it about being with a stud that you prefer instead of being with another feminine woman? Is it because you don't want to have to worry who's going to be the aggressive one in the relationship if you're both feminine, or what? So please leave me your responses. Let me know what you think, because I'm really confused about that one. And that's a wrap.